Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I will be predicting the well this the bracket for NA Challengers 3. Now I found this website. It's called Bracket HQ, which can do the bracket and everything. Okay, so I have the bracket here, Sentinels and Rise and all that other stuff. So I guess we'll start with okay. Well, we already know who's gonna win that. It'll be Sentinels moving forward. Team Envy versus TSM. Now, this is going to be the trickiest one because both of these teams are very, very, very good. I'll surely be honest. They're very, very, very good. But I do have to give it to TSM. They look a lot stronger. Like, a lot stronger now. And I feel like Team Envy will put a fight up, but it'll be very, very, very tough. I'll be honest. Xset versus Luminosity. I feel like it will be Xset. It's very, very easy to be honest. Oh, I didn't even save it. There we go. Submit scores. There we go. Xset definitely moving forward. And 100 Thieves versus FaZe Clan. I think that will definitely be 100 Thieves. FaZe Clan will most likely struggle against them. Here, so in the semifinals, or I should really need to do. I need to find like a better thing than this, I'll be honest, but that's alright. TSM versus Sentinels. This is, if it is true, this is definitely going to be the match. This is going to be the match that everyone is going to be watching. And I'll be honest, I'll say Sentinels. Not because I'm a fanboy, because I very, very much love Sentinels. Oh no, okay, never mind. Yeah, so it is, okay, so it is just like that, okay, cool. It's because I feel like Sentinels is a bit better than TS in my opinion. Not a whole lot. They're like, just the talent on both of these teams is hard. You can say TSM wins or the Sentinels wins. It's just gonna be close. That's all. That's what I'm really gonna say. XM versus 100 Thieves. I feel like it will be 100 Thieves winning that one. 100 Thieves are definitely gonna be a lot stronger. Let's now move on to losers round 1. And Rise versus Team Envy. Well, sorry, Rise. Team Envy will definitely get there. And they will move their way to the losers round 2. Luminosity versus FaZe Clan. This is going to be another tricky one. Because both of these teams are very average. But if some of the players can pop off, then they will pop off. And just by the slimmest amount, I feel like it will be FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan will be beating Luminosity and making their way to losers round 2 against TSM. Now let's stick with the losers round 2. Let's stick with that. Xset versus Team Envy. I feel like Xset will struggle and Team Envy will get the win. It'll be very, very close though. TSM versus FaZe Clan. It will be TSM. FaZe Clan, I do not think even have enough for TSM to just for them. And Sentinels versus 100 Thieves up here, well, it will be the Sentinels. Very, very easy. And they will be in the grand finals. And finally, Team Envy versus TSM. Whoever wins will be making it to 100 Thieves. And I do think, for a rematch of the quarterfinals, it will be TSM. TSM once again will win against Team Envy. And 100 Thieves versus TSM. Whoever wins will verse Sentinels once again. I think it will be TSM. You can't really go wrong with him. I feel like TSM, they're just that good. Their players are just that amazing, in my opinion. They just look dominant. And yeah, they just look really, really dominant currently. And I'm really excited to see how well they go. And Sentinels versus TSM for the grand final. And to make it and to punch their well, actually, they've already punched their tickets to Berlin, so it doesn't really matter to them, to be honest. I think by the slimmest amount, just like the semifinals, it will be Sentinels. Not because I'm a fanboy, okay? Not because I'm a fanboy, but it's just because Sentinels, in my opinion, will have better reads on TSM, and yes, they can have all the firepower that they want, but I do think Sentinels will just edge out by a tiny amount. It will be a great match though. Even if Sentinels does lose to TSM, I think it will still be a fantastic match. So that is the NA Challengers 3 predictions, but I'm not done yet. Give me a minute because I'll be now making the European bracket. That's gonna be tough. Okay. This is a lot bigger. Very, very, very big. I'll be straightly honest. So let's start the tournament, I guess. So here we are. So okay, what the hell? Alrighty. This is it's right. Yes, it is right. Okay, cool. So let's just first off of how the day is. So Guild Esports versus Force. That is the first one, and not that surprised, but Guild Esports will definitely take that, in my opinion. Um, Force, I feel like they're just there. I mean, they have done some very some very interesting stuff, but they're just there, in my opinion. Like I think they're definitely maybe third or even second, yeah, probably like third or even fourth even in CIS. I don't even watch CIS. I actually have no clue, so I do apologize. I'm just guessing really of how well, in my opinion, they will go. I think this one is going to be the most watched one. Uh, Navi versus Liquid. Now this is the first time that Navi as an esports brand will be in Valorant. Yes, they're the team that they signed Navi, quote unquote, not really Navi, but yeah, you know what I mean. They came second behind Guild. Sorry, Gambit. Sorry, my bad. Whoopsies. So they came second, but it was very very close. And Liquid, they are possibly one of the best European teams, and it's going to be very, very close, but I do think Liquid will take it. It'll be, yeah, just like I said, it'll be very, very close, but Liquid, in my opinion, will take the victory. Next one, it is Giants Gaming versus Oxygen Esports. We already know how much they before Reykjavik, how much European teams the European teams has dumped Turkey and CIS teams. I think it will be definitely Giants Gaming. I think Oxygen will definitely put up a fight, but Giants Gaming will definitely make it and continue on their bracket. Next up, Fun Plus Phoenix versus Fireflux Esports. I don't know a lot about Fireflux Esports, I'll be honest. All I know is that they won Turkey Challengers 2, and they're, in my opinion, a very subpar team. That's really all I know about them. So yeah, that's what that's what I really know about um, Fire Fire Plus Phoenix. Wait, fuck. God, that's gonna really confuse me. As Fire Flux Esports and as Fun Plus Phoenix, that's really gonna confuse me. But I do think it will be Fun Plus Phoenix, in my opinion. I think they will definitely win against Fire Flux. Next up, it would be the Ascend match, so Ascended versus Team Liquid. It's gonna be another just like that, another match, which is definitely going to be watched. Ascend versus Liquid. In my opinion, Ascend. Just how well CNED has gone in this team. They've done an amazing job. Like Starzar as well. Everyone in Ascend have done a fantastic job, in my opinion. They have done an amazing job. I've watched some of their games and oh, I was shocked to see how amazing CNED was. It was crispy. I think the next one will be I'm gonna say I don't really know actually. It will be Gambit, so the Gambit Esports versus quote unquote Guild Esports. Uh, just like I said about before Reykjavik, European teams just thrashed the CIS and Turkish teams, but Gambit I think will definitely put up a fight, and I do think Gambit will win it. I think Gambit is in my opinion, kind of the only team that can compete against the other European teams. Then maybe the next one I'm going to be talking about, but I would definitely say Gambit. Gambit has done a phenomenal job. Supermassive Blaze versus Fun Plus Phoenix. I think it will be Supermassive Blaze. There are a Turkish, like a massive Turkish powerhouse team, I think, as what I've seen, and they like smoked the competition as well. So they have really caught me off guard, and I'm gonna put in front of them, in front of Fun Plus Phoenix. And Giants Gaming versus G2 Esports. I think that will definitely be G2 Esports in my opinion. G2 will just thrash Giants Gaming. Let's go now to the losers round one, and it's gonna be very close. But in my opinion, Giants Gaming is the weakest out of all these European teams, and I think they'll be the first European team to go. Na'Vi will slid, but would just win by the slithers of their teeth. Fun plus Phoenix versus Falls. I think that's already very easy. It'll be Fun plus Phoenix winning against Falls. Falls just, in my opinion, the weakest team out of everyone in the playoffs. Guild Esports versus Fireflux Esports. Actually, now I think about it, I think it's Fireflux and Falls. Those two are very, very weak, and that means that Guild Esports will continue their run. And Team Liquid versus Oxygen Esports, a very easy victory for Team Liquid. Let's just go up here now to the upper bracket round 3. Ascend versus Gambit. Well, it's gonna be very easy, but it will be Ascend. Very, very easy. Just a quick like that. Supermassive Blaze versus G2. This is also gonna be another match that everyone will be looking at. Every single person will be looking at this match. If it does happen, I don't know if it will. But a European powerhouse versus a Turkish powerhouse, and I think it will be G2 Esports. I feel like G2 just has the better pieces, in my opinion, and I think Mixwell, he will just slice it all up, including with Nukai and Avova, and Cordament as well, and also Kellogg's. They will definitely thrash. Well, not really thrash, but it will be a very, very close game. It'll be the slivers of their teeth. That's how I would normally say. Na'Vi versus Fun Plus Phoenix. Well, I'll just have to say sorry, Na'Vi fans, but Fun Plus Phoenix will continue their run in the losers bracket, and Guild Esports versus Team Liquid. It will be Team Liquid making it in. For Ascend versus G2 for the upper bracket final, it's gonna be very close. It'll be just, I think, okay, this will be the biggest match out of all. That like everyone's eyes will be looking at this match, because I think it will be a repeat. I think of EU Challengers 1 of, I think they were in the grand finals, and Ascend won in a very comfortable manner. So it might happen. Just to let you know, Ascend and G2, they basically already locked themselves into Masters Berlin, so they're all easy. And I think that will be Ascend making it into the grand finals. Gambit Esports versus Fun Plus Phoenix. It's going to be very, very close in my opinion. And it's just, I don't really know what to really think about both of these teams. I think both of these teams obviously have a lot of talent in them. And this may be very controversial, but I do think it will be Gambit making their way through and I guess locking themselves into Masters Berlin. I think, yeah, Masters Berlin. So yeah, they'll lock themselves in. And Supermassive Blaze versus Team Liquid. I think it will be Team Liquid. Team Liquid will make it in. So basically, if you're in the low bracket finals, I think. Yeah, I think if you're in low bracket round 4, I think you will be in Masters Berlin, if I remember correctly. Yes. So basically, it'll be Ascend, G2, Liquid, and Gambit. Those are the teams who will be making it into Berlin. Anyways, Gambit versus Liquid. I think that would be a Liquid victory. And here, G2 versus Liquid. It's going to be a very, very close game. Another very, very close game. but I do think it will be G2 Esports trying to make their return, make it back into the grand finals against Ascend, and it's going to be very, very close just once again. But I do think it will be Ascend winning the grand final, and I think they'll be in front. I don't know how the bracket will be, but I'll be also doing the predictions for Berlin as well, and yeah, I do think Ascend is the strongest team in the EMEA and the EMEA region, in my opinion. So I guess that's really it. Let me just download this. I will leave a link to this, and obviously when all this is done, we'll obviously talk about it. I won't be talking about challenges, but I will be talking about challenges playoffs for Europe and North America only. I will not be talking about Korea. Well, I'll probably touch upon Korea and Brazil, but not really the other regions as well. So yeah, I will leave a link to this website below so you can do it yourself. But yeah, that's really it for me now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye. Know that the ride or die.